First, let me explain the power and opportunity that we have right now that previous generations can't even come close to. Think about this. We have access to an ever-growing internet. And in the space of online business and e-commerce, people are purchasing more and more year over year. Brick and mortar stores are a thing of the past. It's extremely expensive to rent a physical store. Inventory, shipping, and tracking is difficult. You need employees, electrical bills, marketing, and the list really goes on and on. But thanks to the progression of the internet, we can take this same business model, just place it online, and cut virtually all of the expenses that I just listed above while accessing millions of eyeballs to sell our products to. It truly is one of the biggest opportunities of this generation. Look, I'm pretty sure you've already heard of e-commerce or dropshipping, hence the reason that you're watching this video right now. But if you're unsure, here's a quick overview of how it works. First off, dropshipping is a logistics model. It's not actually a business model. Dropshipping in a nutshell is the process of creating an online storefront, usually ran on Shopify. Upload some products on there, do some marketing, link it up with a supplier. And when you run your ad creatives and your marketing, the customer goes onto your online storefront, they make a purchase from you, purchase that product. You then send that order and fulfill it through your supplier, who then sends it directly to the customers, so you don't have to touch any of the inventory. This is where the term dropshipping comes. It's the point from supplier to customer where you don't have to touch any of it. And what's great is if you source a product for $10 and you sell it for $50, you get to keep any of the profit that you've made in between, minus the advertising costs, obviously, and the Shopify fees. In summary, there's no inventory holding costs, no physical storefront, nothing but you and your laptop. It really almost sounds too good to be true when you think about it, but it's not. I've been doing this for over 6 years now, generated millions of dollars from selling products online, built multiple 6 and 7-figure stores, which allowed me to quit my 9-to-5 job in supply chain, which I am extremely grateful for. It was miserable. And doing all of this while traveling the world and expanding my business portfolio, which, as a side note, traveling and being able to work from wherever you want just using your laptop is such a great perk. And on top of that, if you have access to great credit cards, you get like 4 times points on ad spend, so all of that travel is pretty much free. This is something that you'd never be able to do if you were working a 9-to-5 job. Trust me, I've been there, and it's very difficult to take vacation. But going back to what I said about it is too good to be true, there's a little bit of a warning here that I want to give you guys. It takes a solid amount of effort, determination, and somewhat passion for the space. If you don't like what you're doing, you're probably going to not end up creating a successful store, and you're going to give up after a week. For me personally, back in the day, I broke even for 3.5 months, but all the guides were gatekept behind paywalls, and there weren't great softwares like there are today. It's a lot easier, in my opinion, to start dropshipping today than it was back in 2018. And keep in mind that nothing worth pursuing ever comes easy. Back to what I was saying, it took me months to learn about web design, marketing, consumer psychology, digital marketing, product research, everything. And during this learning phase, it really is a shame that a lot of people actually give up and drop off here. But I guess that's just the way it is. People want things that come really easy to them, that makes a lot of money, but unfortunately that's just not how the world works. But if you stay motivated and stick with this, you will succeed. I have absolutely no doubt in that. All right, enough about the full dropshipping intro and some motivational speaking here. In this video, we're gonna build a store from start to finish. We're gonna set up all the Shopify settings. We're gonna build out a nice looking store, add some products, get some ad creatives, basically everything that you need to get started today if you just finished this video. So with that being said, if this is something that you want to do, you're passionate about, and you think you can really make some good money off this and you're determined, then stick around, watch this video, and you'll be up and running in no time. All right, enough of that. Let's get right into the video. All right, so you know how I mentioned that the softwares available today are so different than they were back in 2018, and they make this whole process a lot easier? This is one of those softwares. So this is actually my personal AI store builder, and it's completely free to you guys. We're gonna use this today to build out our store. It makes the process so much easier. You save so much more time. Not only are we gonna get a custom store built for us today using this software, we're gonna get $200 in product cost credits, 35 additional private course tutorial videos on Shopify, video ad creatives, winning products, and over a dozen e-com resources. All of this is made possible thanks to my partnership with Zendrop and Shopify, so big shout out to those guys. I wouldn't be able to give away all of this free stuff and put this much effort into this type of course without them. So I'm super grateful for that, and it's a win-win for everyone. It's completely free to you guys again. With all this effort put into it, all of these videos, there really is no reason that you guys cannot succeed in this. All right, enough of the more sappy stuff here. Let's actually just build it out, right? So we're gonna go on myshopifyai.com. I'll have a link down below in the description as well to access the store builder. And don't worry, it's not gonna be completely done for you. It's not like you can't edit it anymore or improve it or do whatever you want with the website. It's completely your site and it's up to you how you take it and use it. I'm just demonstrating how to actually set up the store. We're still going to cover all the settings and how to structure the store and all that stuff. So this still is a very full comprehensive guide on actually how to get started and build the store and learn the platform. All right, so we're just going to click on get our free store here, and then it's going to take you to the AI software here. You're just going to plug in your email. Make sure to use an email that you want to receive the course at, because that's actually the only reason that we use this email. We'll just send you the course there with all the documents in the Google Drive as well. So make sure you use an email that you have access to at least. So plug in your email and just hit access, and then plug in your name and the password that you want. The password is for this website specifically. It's not Shopify or anything. So if you pause during the middle of the video and you have to come back to this builder page, then this is how you log back into it. So just remember that that's what the password's for. And then once you finish all that, go ahead and click build my free store. All right, so our first step is we're going to choose the niche that we want our store to be built in. And don't worry, I'm going to be picking golf for this one, but if you want to pick camping or beauty or home improvement, the way the store builder is set up, it's all going to apply. If you watch this video, everything is labeled the exact same. You can follow along step by step, even if you choose a different niche. So don't worry about that. So I'm going to be doing golf for this store. We'll just click on it and hit done. All right, so our next step is we have to open up our Shopify account. This is where our website is going to be hosted. This is how you're going to process orders and all of that stuff. So we're going to click on create your Shopify account. And by the way, if you already have a Shopify account active, Shopify actually won't let us transfer the store onto that account if it's already an active account. So you do have to sign up for a new Shopify account. It's not a really big deal. You can have multiple Shopify accounts, but I just want to make sure that you guys knew that ahead of time. All right, so we'll go ahead and click on start our free trial here. And then this is super easy. You can just skip all, honestly. They just ask you a bunch of questions. You don't have to do that. Select the region where your business is going to be located. I'm in the United States, so I'll be clicking that. And then you have to sign up with the same email that you just put into Shopify. It doesn't have to be the same email as the store builder account. It doesn't really matter. Just use an email on Shopify that you have access to, obviously. And then go ahead and click create Shopify account. All right, so now we're in the back end of Shopify. We're going to go back onto that store builder tab here. We're going to hit done because we just created our Shopify account. So we are finished with that step. Now we need to connect our Shopify store. This is actually super simple to do. All you have to do is go back onto your Shopify storefront right here. We're going to click on our URL. We're going to copy it. We're going to paste it in right here. And then we're going to hit save. It's super easy to do, literally just copy and paste and then hit done. Now we have to activate our Shopify account because once again, you cannot transfer any pre-built stores onto accounts that are not activated, at least on the trial plan. So to do that, we're going to scroll down to the bottom here and click on access Shopify plans. And it's going to take you to your Shopify billing cycle plan. But the good news is for you, since Shopify is a partner and they do sponsor this, it's only $1 for the first month. You do get a 3-day free trial first. And then they're only going to charge you $1 for the first month to set up your store. It's normally $39 a month on Shopify. So we have that discount going for you guys, which is super, super helpful. I'm glad they gave that to me. I recommend doing the monthly plan because maybe you're not going to run this store for a year. Maybe you're only doing it for 6 months. I like to do the monthly plan just because we don't know what's going to happen. So we're going to go ahead and hit confirm billing cycle here. Then you're going to have to fill out all of your business address here. And don't worry if you don't have a business address. It is completely fine to use your home address, a PO box. It doesn't really matter. I personally have a virtual mailing address, which is like a business PO box. You can get them for like $10 a month. That's where I just like to send all of my business letters and things like that and use for my business address. But if you don't have that and you don't want to get one, you can just put in your home address. It does not matter at all. And then you're going to choose your payment method. I'm going to use a credit card. And again, it's not going to charge you the $1 right away. You get a free trial anyway, but it's just $1 for the first full month of Shopify, which is honestly a steal. It's just $1. So I'm going to plug in my credit card info real quick here. I'm going to have to block this one out. All right. Then once you fill out all of that information, you're just going to hit subscribe at the bottom right here, and then you are good to go. Now we're going to go back onto the store builder page. So we're going to hit done since we accessed our Shopify plan and we activated it. Now I have to set up our AI app to connect onto your Shopify store backend. That way we can actually upload the products, upload the theme, upload the copy, all of that stuff. And so in order to do this, we're going to scroll down to the bottom here and we're going to access our Shopify app screen. So it'll automatically link it for you. It's going to go back to that Shopify account that you're currently using. And now for the next step, we're going to go to allow custom app development. Just click it right here. Click this again, and then we're going to click create an app, and then we're going to fill in this area with ecom.express. So it's e-com.express, and then you're going to go ahead and hit create app. The next step that we have to do is configure the admin API scopes. All you have to do for this to give the store builder access to put the store on your website is just check off all of these boxes right here. Make sure you check every single one, otherwise it won't be able to add products and things like that. There's quite a few to click, so I'm going to speed through this. All right, then after you finish selecting all of them, you're just gonna go up to the top right here and hit save. Once the configuration saves, we're gonna go back onto the store builder link and then scroll down to the bottom and hit done. Now we have to scroll down to the bottom of this next step right here and grab an API code. We're gonna click access Shopify app screen. Then we're gonna click on the app that we just installed, so Ecom Express. Then you go over to API credentials and then click install app, hit install again. And now we've got the admin API access token, which we're going to reveal the token once right here. And now we just need to copy this token and plug it back into the builder. So you can click this button right here and it'll copy it to your clipboard. Go back onto the store builder page, scroll down to the bottom and drop in that API token and hit save. Now it's saved, we're gonna hit done, and then we're gonna move on to the next step. So the next step is to claim your Shopify discount, which we already did. If you haven't done it yet, that's when you sign up for the activate the Shopify free trial. But we already did that, so we are good to go. And now we're just gonna hit customize my store. Then once you click customize my store, just hit done. Now you don't need to watch this video per se because we are covering it all right now, but this is just how to insert the assets into your store. You're gonna be given a Google Drive file, both in your email and right here where you can click download. So we're gonna download that right now just to make sure we have it on the back end. Then we'll hit done. Now we're moving on to adding the winning products onto our store. These are already hand picked out for you, so it's really nice to actually get this store started and rolling with some products. So we'll just click on the button add products to our store and it's going to populate those onto our website. This process can take up to 10 minutes, so you don't have to wait for it to finish. We'll just hit done right here. So now the products are being uploaded onto your store and you can remove the password to publish your store. So we don't necessarily have to do that yet, but if you want to. So basically what it does is remove the password, so when someone goes onto your online store, they can actually view it and they can actually purchase something from your store. So at some point you do have to turn this off. I like to do it now just so I don't forget later on in the future. So click on access Shopify to publish your store. It'll take you right here and then you're just going to uncheck this to restrict access to visitors with the password, and then we'll hit save. Now our store is actually live and people can see it on the internet. Now we're going back onto the store builder and we're going to hit done. Now the next step is going to be configuring the checkout. Technically the store is pretty much done right now. We're actually going to hop back into it, so you don't necessarily have to finish this section right here. I'll actually explain what the configure checkout means. So now let's actually go on to our Shopify store. So now you can see on the Shopify backend, we actually have our products already loaded. I got 5 of these products right here, all in the golf niche. So all of that has actually uploaded correctly. So remember that file that we downloaded on the store builder? It came with the winning ad creatives and the media and assets. That's what we're going to use now to finish off our store. So to do that, we're going to go down to our online store section right here, and we're going to click on customize our theme. As you can see, this new theme was added 5 minutes ago. We're going to go ahead and hit customize. So you can see that the copy is already added onto the website for you. So it's pretty much good to go in terms of that, unless you want to change any of it, which is completely up to you. It's fully customizable. So right now what we want to do though is add our media and assets. So to do that, we're going to click on this image slide right here. And then on the left, you can see in the background settings, we have image on desktop. Now this is where we're actually going to drop in the image that was provided to you in that file. So we're going to click on add images. And then in that file that we downloaded where it says all media and assets that you can grab by just going in your downloads or wherever you saved it at, we're actually going to click on all of the images that were in that folder and open all of them. That way we can just import all of them at once, so it's a lot quicker. But right now we're changing the image on desktop. So for that one, you're going to select the one that says banner image desktop and then hit done. And then it populates right there. And then we're going to click on image on mobile next. Now we're going to click onto the banner image mobile and hit done. So now when you switch it onto mobile, it's actually this image. And then when you go on desktop, it goes to this image because it actually fits better on the mobile screen versus the desktop. So we're going to go ahead and hit save, not to lose our progress. Then we're going to scroll down to these icons right here. We're going to click select image. And for the one that is get to the course faster, we are going to click on the shipping truck icon right here. And then we're going to click, even if the clubhouse is closed, we're going to click on our customer service icon, and then 30-day returns, we'll click on it. And on the left side, select another image for our last icon here and then hit done. Now our icons are already preloaded on here and good to go. We'll hit save at the top right. And for the next image with text, we're going to do the same thing here. We're going to click on it. And on the left side, we're going to scroll down to images, select image, and click on the image that's titled about us and then hit done. Now we're going to go ahead and hit save, and our homepage is pretty much done. There's a couple different things that we have to do. We're actually going to come back to this section here because we're actually going to do the product page first and then come back and upload them right here. So at the top of your screen in the Shopify editor on homepage, you're going to click product page, and then you're going to click on default product. Now this is editing the default product page, right? So I got the casual golf game set here with the product images already loaded, and the product page is already got its descriptions in there, the shipping information, return and refund policy, which I'll talk about later and you guys can change. Now we need to essentially do the same thing with the icons here. So what we're going to do, click on this icon, select image on the left side, click the icon that is according to what the text says, same with the middle one, select the image, get the customer service headphone there, 30-day returns. Again, select the image on the left and plug it in right there as the icon. Then we've got our reviews here already populated for you. We're gonna scroll down a little bit further and then we're gonna go to the About Us section. Click on it on the left side, scroll down, click on image, click on About Us and hit done. Then we're gonna save at the top right here. So now our product page is ready to go. This is what the product page looks like for all of the products. Obviously the title of the products, the images and what the product is will be different for each of the products and the description as well. But the rest of it remaining down here with the reviews, the slider and the About Us section will actually already be populated on all the other product pages. So now that is good to go. We're gonna go back up to the top here and click on homepage. And now what we need to do to finish off this homepage here is click on these example products and assign them to the products that we're actually selling. So to do that, we just click on the image card section right here. And then at the top, you're gonna see this little back button because we actually need to assign them individually. It's gonna take you to the main homepage editor on Shopify. Click on example product 1. Then you're gonna scroll down to content and pick the first product image here. So you can do this in any order that you want, and I'll show you how to do it and assign it. But the images that come from the products already preloaded onto here is what you can choose from, or you can make a custom one if you'd like. I'm gonna choose this one for the golf club cleaner. And then you're gonna scroll down on the left side to the image link, and we're gonna click on the product section, and then we're going to click on the product that we are representing with that image. So the golf club cleaner. So when they click on the shop now, it'll actually take them to that product page. And then we're going to change the heading on this one to golf club cleaner. And if you don't like the way that it's showing up on the image, one, you can either change the image or you can go up on the left side and choose the text color to be light, where it'll show up a little bit better here. Now we're going to do the same thing for the other 4 example products. It's the exact same process as before. So let's just go ahead and do it real quick. So here I'm going to click on example product 2. We're going to select the image. For this one, it's going to be the divot tool. So let's use this image right here of the product. We're probably going to want to change the text color to light here as well. The product image link, we're going to go to products. We're going to go to golf training detection mat, and now it's properly linked on there. We're going to go back again, go to example product 3, same process, go to the images of the next one. This one will choose the little chipping mat here, probably change the text to light for now. Scroll down to the image link again, hit products. Now we're on the casual golf game set. Now go back once again to example product 4, select the image from that product. This one is the laser putter. Let's choose this one, hit done, probably change the text color to white once again. I actually forgot to change the example product name on here. So let me change those real quick. Okay, I've got those all changed and good to go. Click on the putting laser. And then we have to add the last one, which is the 5th product. So you've got example product 5, go back into images, click on the last and final product image. We'll click on this one for now. Scroll down to the image link. We're gonna click on products and we're gonna click on the golf chipping set. Change the name to golf chipping net. And we'll probably make this one white for now. Even if it's a little see-through, we can change the images later on. We might leave it dark. All right, so all of those products are now linked. And again, you can change all these images if you want. You can add backgrounds onto them or edit the images on Canva however you'd like. This is just a good template to start off with. So when we finished up that, we're gonna go ahead and hit save now. All right, so we're looking at our homepage here. Everything is looking clean and crisp, ready to go. A great starting point for a homepage. A lot of people aren't gonna even visit the homepage because most of your traffic is gonna be sent directly to the landing page of the product that you're promoting. So we don't have to worry about it too much. It already looks great. Make sure the product pages look good here. So we can click on the top and click catalog and then check out the products. We'll click on the golf putter and it'll take us to that product page where it's got its specific details for the product already populated for you, which is super, super nice. So before we get into the Shopify settings and keep building out the Shopify store till it's fully complete, you're probably wondering, okay, these are great products, but where do I actually get the supplier for these products? Well, the good news is all of these products are listed by Zendrop and provided by them, so they make it super, super easy. I'll have a link down below to set up your Zendrop account. They give you a really great offer for doing this promotion with these store builders. You get $200 in product cost credits. So the first orders that you sell, you don't have to pay anything for the product cost up to $200. So all of your first orders are essentially 100% profit, which is really nice. You also get 50% off any of their premium plans if you want to upgrade at a later point. And overall, what Zendrop does is they have got all the products that we've already listed on your store for you in their product catalog. So once you log into your account, you can search laser putter right here. And then you can see the golf putting laser, the exact same one that we have. They're only charging $6.50 for this product where you can sell it for like $30 and mark it up. So if you don't know what Zendrop is, they fulfill a ton of e-com stores and drop shipping stores. What's really great about them is they own their own warehousing, so they get a lot of products in under 10-day shipping time, so the customers are not complaining at all. They can do automatic order fulfillment, so if someone purchases an item on your store, the next day they will automatically ship it out for you. And then it connects back onto your Shopify store, where then they send out the notification to the customer saying your order has been shipped. So it's a really, really great process. They have a ton of other great features, but right now we're just using them for connecting our products and order fulfillment. So we'll click on connect my Shopify store to get this set up. I already have a store, click connect. Then we're going to scroll down and hit authorize. Then it's going to take us to the Shopify app store, where you can see Zendrop is an official Shopify app. We're going to hit install, and then we're going to go ahead and click install app on your Shopify page. And now you're good to go. Your store is now connected to Zendrop. So any of the products that you find on Zendrop or the ones that are already on your store can be fulfilled through Zendrop with the best shipping times and the cheapest prices. And so if there is a product that's already populated onto your store that you do want to start selling, all you have to do on the left side is go over to my products. We're going to click on store listings and sourcing, and it's going to show all the products that are already populated onto your store. And then we're going to click link or source. For example, the golf laser putter. And you can see they've got it right here. Hit select, click on your store variants and hit black, confirm. And now it is fully linked onto Zendrop. So they already have the supplier ready to roll. Right when someone purchases, you can fulfill this order with Zendrop. They will send it directly to the customer, making this process so much easier. Big shout out to Zendrop for linking all of these products and providing all of the products and all the discounts that you guys are giving out to my audience. Really appreciate that. Again, if you want to sign up for your Zendrop account, I'll have a link down below in the description. Now let's go back onto our Shopify store. We've pretty much added all the things that we need to in terms of the manual efforts here, but now we're actually going to cover all the Shopify settings that you need to know about. These are pretty important to actually set up and fully have your store ready to roll. Yeah, you can build a store and it looks great and all that stuff, but if you don't have the correct Shopify settings, it can mess up your store and possibly not make you any sales at all. So we're going to exit here at the store builder. Make sure you saved first. Then we're going to go down to the home page here and click on settings. So I'm going to cover all of these settings here so you guys don't miss anything and you guys won't have any questions about this. There's a lot of options here. I'm going to go through them really quickly. They are really important, so make sure you're paying attention. All right, profile for the store name, you can name it whatever you want. It does not really matter. Your store phone number and store email are listed here based on your Shopify account. Same with your billing information and your business address. Then scrolling down to store currency, I'm using the US dollar, so I'll leave it at that. The time zone, I live in Arizona, so we're leaving it there too. Pretty much nothing to change in the beginning. Now the Shopify plan, this is where you can change your Shopify plan. Right now we're on the free trial. If you did want to upgrade down the line to a stronger or larger Shopify plan, you can do that. I just recommend the basic plan. The basic plan is completely fine until you're making like 200 to 300 orders or sales a day. Then you might want to consider the credit card processing fee discount on the higher plan. But for now, the basic plan is completely fine. Billing is the section where it shows your Shopify bills, because Shopify does charge a small percentage fee of every sale. I think it's like 2.9% or something like that. Nothing too crazy. We don't have to change anything in here. This is where you can see your billing cycle and any bills and things that you've paid in the past from all the sales you've made. Users and permissions, you can add staff people onto your store, so you can have other people come on and collaborate with you and help you build out your store or manage it. This is the section that you do all of that. Right now we don't need this. Payments is a really important section. So going over to payments, you need to complete your account setup to actually accept Shopify payments, and Shopify payments is extremely important. And I know that Shopify payments is not available in every single country, but they do have third-party options. If you click on see all other providers, if it's not available in your country, click on that and they're going to be another provider for you. But what Shopify payments is how you actually accept and process the payments of when someone comes onto your store and purchases something from you. So you'll click on complete account setup. You have to do this to receive any money from Shopify and deposits directly into your bank account. So you have to submit these details, turn on your two-step authentication to protect your account, and then you'll just submit it and you're good to go. Once you submit that, it'll then prompt you later on to add your bank account information so they can directly deposit it into your bank account when you make sales on Shopify. And then you are good to go. You're fully set up. Additional payment methods, I like to use PayPal. That's like the only other one that you really need on your store. I think it's just nice. PayPal provides like security for customers and makes them feel comfortable. So if you have a PayPal account, do the same thing here. Just click on it and then you can complete your PayPal account or link an existing PayPal account here. Once that is set up, PayPal will be an option for your customers to check out with. Again, it's just a nice to have. It's not super necessary, but I would recommend it. Then we're moving on to the next Shopify setting where we're going to go to checkout right now. So what I like to do for this contact method is email. Don't really need a phone number. And if they just put their phone number in, it's just like not super useful. useful. So I like to do just email when they're checking out on your website. So we'll switch that to email. Under customer information, you're going to want to require first and last name. A lot of shipments can't get to people or through customs if they only have the last name. You need first and last name. So make sure you check that off the list. Under company name, you don't need to include that. Address line 2 is optional if they're like in an apartment checking out. Shipping address, phone number, you don't need this. I usually just don't include it because I just don't really need their phone number, but this is completely up to you. If you want to start collecting people's phone numbers and send them SMS marketing and text, that is totally fine too. Speaking of the marketing options, so here I like to do pre-selected. This isn't legal in every single country, I don't think. So make sure that you can pre-select your email sign up. And so what this is, it's nothing crazy. So what this is when they're checking out on the website, you know, like the little bottom on the checkout when you're putting in your email, it's like pre-selected and it says like, send me marketing emails or whatever. That's what this is. It just pre-selects it for them so that the uncheck it if they don't want to receive marketing emails. I like to pre-select it because then I collect a lot more emails. But again, this is up to you. Make sure it is allowed in your country. Tipping, I think we have enough tipping in the United States that we're not going to be showing tipping options at checkout. So address collection preferences, this is totally fine. We're going to leave this. Order processing, we're not going to change anything here. Everything is good to go on the checkout page. We're going to hit save at the top right, so it saves all those settings. Customer accounts, we don't have to do anything with. We don't really need customer accounts. It's not a big deal. Shipping and delivery, we have general shipping rates already set up and for certain zones. So what you want to do is actually click into this and scroll down to the shipping options. So these are all the shipping zones and options that you're going to have, right? So this rate says economy in $50 and up, and it's free shipping. If it's the condition is 0 to 5 pounds of the product weight, then it's going to be $4.90. And if it's under $50, that's when they'll charge you that. I really recommend free shipping. So what we're actually going to do is just delete all of these rates except the free one. And then we're going to click into the free rate and hit edit. And we're going to go with the minimum price is $0. And then we're going to go ahead and hit done here. So now your economy shipping is free. It's 5 to 8 business days, which is just about in line with Zendrop shipping times, which is totally fine. But again, this is only domestic for the United States. There's also an international section here. So if you want to sell internationally, this is up to you. If you only want to sell in the United States, that's fine. But if you do want to sell internationally, you can click add rate here. Then you can use a flat rate and you can say international shipping is, you know, whatever time frame it may be. Standard international is 6 to 12 business days. Free shipping for that, or you can charge them for international. That's totally up to you. I'd still recommend free shipping. So we're just going to do free shipping here and hit done. Then we're good for the shipping profiles here. So let's hit save at the top right. All right, the next section is taxes and duties. I can't really advise you on this at all. I'm just not allowed to. So this is totally up to you if you want to charge taxes or how you want to pay your taxes. It's dependent on the country and the state and everything. So I can't really speak on this. So we're going to move on to locations. Locations, you don't have to change anything. Gift cards, you don't have to change anything. Markets, you don't have to change anything. Apps and sales channels. This is the area that you can install apps, right? So we've got Zendrop installed. If you want to add like a bundle app or anything like that, this is where you'd do it. You'd search for that in the Shopify app store. Right now, we're not going to do anything with that. We don't need to. So let's hit domains. Now going down to domains, this is the Shopify website that you have to type in right now to get onto your website. You obviously do want a premium domain. So to buy your domain and link it onto your Shopify store, all you do is click buy new domain. Then you're going to search for the domain to see if it's available. You can say golf, galaxy, laser, putter, and then it'll show you all of the options that are available. So it's available for $15 a year through Shopify. You'd figure out whatever domain name that you want to use and then just click buy, and then you fill out your business information and it'll automatically link onto your Shopify store. So then once it gets approved, it takes like, I don't know, an hour. But once it gets approved, you can type in now golfgalaxylaserputter.com and it'll take you directly to your website. Really recommend doing that. Think about your domain name. You don't have to do it right now. Moving on to customer events. This is where all the pixels are done. These are all social media dependent. So pixels are where you track data and information and collect information on people that visit your website through social media posts and advertisements. So right now we're not going to be setting this up because I don't know if you're advertising on Facebook or TikTok organic or whatever you want to do. It's totally up to you. And when the time comes, you just set up your pixel through that social media platform. They have like a step-by-step instruction guide on how to do it. So brand is where you can add brand colors and things like that. We're not going to be doing any of this right now because it's already pretty much done. Notifications, we don't need to change anything here. Custom data, we don't need. Languages, nope. Customer privacy, this is where you can have privacy policies like you saw probably while you're building the website. This is, again, is totally up to whatever country that you live in and your internet laws. If you want the pop-ups and the cookie tracking and all that stuff, then you can do that in the privacy settings. policies. Now policies we do have to set up and they're pretty much already laid out for you, right? So if you go down to written return and refund policy, you can click create from template and it'll populate it for you right here. And you can just change anything that you need. They give you a really nice template, but anything in the brackets right here, you just have to insert your return address. That's what they recommend you do. So they type out everything for you, which is like a really standard return and refund policy. If you don't like it, you can obviously change it. We have a 30-day return policy. Like if you want to change that to 15 days or something like that, you can. But I just like to go with all of the templates here. So we're going to create everything with the template, terms of service, template, contact information, template. The shipping policy is the only one that you cannot create from a template. I'm not sure why. So in that shipping policy, you can put something like this in here. And then you could say something like, if you have any questions about your shipment, then please contact our customer service email right here, just in case anyone has questions about their shipment. So fill out all these terms of service things and change anything that you want to or need to, and then hit save. All right, that is the last setting that we had to really change. Everything else is pretty much good to go. So we're gonna exit out of the settings now. And let's go back into the customized store for a second, because I wanna show you a couple of different things that you can change and show you how it's fully customizable. Let's come back in here and fine tune some things and make it a little bit more branded than it even is right now. Again, this is completely up to you. You can customize your store however you want. You can add sections, remove them, change pictures, change products. It does not matter. But let's just like fine tune this website a little bit in the mobile view so I can show you an example of how to brand it out a little bit better. So the first thing, let's change the logo. So our logo right now is Swing Pros, but we might want to change that to whatever our domain name was, right? If it's Golf Galaxy, blah, 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 whatever I said. How I like to do that is go on Canva and create a design and then click on custom size. For the logos, it's really good to have 400 width and 200 height. That's usually a good starting point for the logo. And then from here, I'll put in some like logo information like Golf Galaxy. So like the name of the brand, we can stretch it up. We can make it a lot larger. You always want to make sure that you center it. But let's say we don't like this font. Let's use like Roboto or something. Roboto condensed. Yeah, that literally looks like the Golf Galaxy, like actual sign. Okay, so you can do that. And then you plug in like, you know, golf ball or something. However you want to design your logo, it's up to you. Maybe we just put it right in the back. Sure, let's just that. However you want to design your logo. Then I just hit share, download. I download it as a PNG with a transparent background and then just hit download. Now we've downloaded it. So we want to go up to the logo section here, and to change anything on the website at all, you just click on it in the editor and then everything pops up on the left side of what you can change. So for the logo, the swing text, we're gonna click on select image. We're gonna add the PNG that we just created on Canva real quick. We're gonna hit done and see how it fits in there. It looks pretty good, but it's a little bit thicker now up there. So I don't really like that. So what you can do is actually scroll down on the left side, and for the logo width, you can change on mobile. You can make it like larger, smaller. It's totally up to you to where you get to the logo to where it fits and it looks good. I think I'm gonna do this one about 100 pixels. It should be good, nice and happy medium there. All right, that looks pretty good. So we'll go ahead and hit save. We're just fine tuning some things here. This is totally up to you of how you want to design it. But I like to definitely have my own custom logo in there, and then maybe adding some custom content later on if I order the product to my house and I've got better images than this, or they're just ones in like lifestyle or action or videos or GIFs. Again, everything is completely customizable and changeable. And once you get your website fully completed and you're ready to go, I definitely recommend checking back into your email where we sent you the course videos in the Google Drive. So in this Google Drive is where we house everything that you need to know, which is like the ad creatives that we provide for your product. So you can see here, we've got the chipping net, the laser putter. All you have to do is click on them. You can download them. You can use these ad creatives. You can edit them. We just really want to kickstart your journey here. So we've provided some great ad creatives for you. If you go back into the Google Drive, you can go down to bonuses. So the free ecom resource section, click into this here. And in here, you've got access not to one course, but a bonus full course on Teachable where we host it. And there's 33 additional instructional videos on how to set up your marketing campaigns, learning about marketing angles, how to actually sell, our theories and ideas of what works for e-commerce. Basically everything you need to know, all of your questions will be answered in those videos. And then in the ecom resources tab, we have everything that makes sense. It's all ecom resources. So we've got ad creative examples, dropshipping funnel example and setup, email marketing resources, financial sheets, influencer marketing outreach, recommended apps and tools, winning product lists of 200 winning products in addition to the ones that are already on your store, testimonials of people running their stores, a website prep, and a go live checklist. Basically, we're giving you everything that we possibly can to get you up and running and starting your dropshipping store and finding that success. So again, make sure to check your email where you're going to get access to this Google Drive, and make sure to take advantage of everything in there, all the course videos, all the resources, resources. It's super, super helpful. All right, guys, so our website is complete. We are ready to go. It is live. We can start selling today if you want to. And again, every other question moving forward will be in those course videos and on my YouTube channel. I answer everything that you need to know about e-commerce. I hope that this AI store builder helps you guys. We spent a lot of time putting all of this together. I really think it's such a great way to get started today in 2024 for no money up front and providing all of that education for you guys to make it as easy as possible to succeed. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and got your store completed. Let me know if you have any questions down below, if something's not working for you. I'm always looking for ways to improve this store builder, so any feedback is greatly appreciated. All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.